Test. Hello? Okay. Now this should be working. I'm no longer muted. I'm alive. Okay. Knight GE7. We'll go bishop here, f6, bishop e3 castles, and knight bd2. Compact setup here. I'm trying to get practice games in. I have a bit of the chess bug after the Olympiad, so you might see me playing more than usual and focusing more than usual. But today I joined 2 rounds late, so not very good for my tournament chances. But I still like the chance. I just feel like playing chess. It's a weird thing to say, but that's my current mood. All right, let's take with the bishop. Could take with the pawn as well, but I don't mind trading everything. And if we trade on the bishops, maybe playing rook c1 and putting some pressure on the c7 pawn. I'm gonna play fast. Hey Alan, hey Daryl. Yeah, I don't know how I overslept this tournament. We went out last night. Everyone wanted to go. We saw Oracles. Really good music. But I was jet lagged pretty hard, and somehow I still slept in. Okay, I thought here I could just take. The alternative though is I may go bishop c2. My bishop doesn't seem that active here. And after f4, I just trapped a bit. I just trapped my. I didn't trap it. Okay. c5, bishop e3, f4. You lose the piece. But maybe like so. Have I messed up? I absolutely have. But I'm gonna go for this line. Guys, I have nothing else to do. I've already blundered. Pawn takes, pawn takes, pawn takes, threatening this. Okay. That could have gone worse. That should have gone worse. Because I did blunder and maybe I got away with it. Maybe. Bishop f4 looks kind of slow, but it looks... you don't really want to lose his bishop in this structure. We'll see. Knight c4. I just don't think I can afford to lose this bishop. I can afford to lose this one, I feel like. So if knight d4, which is a move here, maybe then bishop g3, knight c2, queen c2. But it feels like this is the glue because the f2 pawn, the d6. Now we get to bring the knight in. My bishops are starting to say hi, so it's better than a few moves ago. Yeah, things start getting sharp. If knight f3, I have bishop g5. If knight d4, bishop g5. Knight f3 check, I have queen takes f3. And there's some back rank tactics available. Or my pieces don't hang because of the back rank. Jeez. Oof. I just feel so tired. Maybe it's because I drank last night a little bit, and I haven't been drinking very much. But I think the position's getting a bit better. There's some juicy squares available. Bring the queen in. This bishop doesn't have a natural way to develop because e6 is taken and d7, the d5 pawn hangs. If you can't develop this, then you can't develop that. This bishop, you want to play c4 and open it up, but then you only weaken your central pawns. So even even knight g5 right away is a threat. Knight g5, h6, I can go queen h5 anyways. And then all of a sudden, like, white has a pretty serious initiative. Yeah. Mm. It's tempting to play knight g5 anyways, but now knight e5 looks good. Um, Knight e5, queen f6, queen d5, knight e7, knight f7. There's queen f7. I have a tactic there, I think, but I have to double check. Okay, we'll start with knight e5. Okay, is it time to bring the pieces in? I think it is. I just allowed a queen trade. No, I didn't. I have queen f3 after. Phew. I think I did just allow a queen trade. Eric. I still smell Indian. It's just such a weird phenomenon to me. You start smelling Indian because of some garlic or something they put in their cooking. And I didn't eat much Indian food, but even in the pasta and pizza. Well, I don't know how long it's going to take for this to get away. Not my favorite smell, but the food was, food in the hotel was good. No, but this has to be losing. There's no way this isn't losing. Let's start with knight g6. No. Buddy can hardly move their pieces. No. Rook e5. Let's start with rook e5. So I'm hitting the knight, and I'm also potentially hitting the d5 pawn with my queen and rook. And some sort of desperado could be futile. So bishop f2, king f2, queen b6 check, king e2, queen b2. There's rook e8 with mate coming on h8. That's a good looking move. Is it? It has to be losing. I mean, again, okay, let's take here. Let's take here. And now this is winning for sure. It just wins. But bishop e6 first looks pretty sexy also. We'll take queen g5. We'll throw this one in. Queen here will take there with bishop h7. This is a nasty move, eh? It's not safe for work. Is there another move here that I'm missing? This is a threat. This is a threat. This is a threat. Is there a move that stops all three? We're gonna put our goggles on and look. Emad, you keep calling my wrong rating. You're missing a rating point, from what I understand. I believe I'm 2613 because 6.5 rounds up to 7, not 6. Oh, okay. That's the emote only. There we go. Do we take on d5 or do we go bishop h7? Bishop h7, king h7, queen f7, there's rook f8. So we'll just take here. We'll just take there. I probably had a better move than whatever sequence this is. But the good thing is it's hard for black to do anything. As soon as the queen moves to the 6th, there's queen g6. Oh my goodness, I'm out of it. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That was like exactly what you're not supposed to do when you have a winning position. Hang important pawns. If I don't convert this, that will be the move. Hanging f2. Oh my word. That's embarrassing. Okay. Ugh, that's disgusting actually. Okay, let's trade. Hopefully no more Mr. Nice Guy. Just win with 2 pieces versus a rook. Alright, let's start calculating here. Let's go there. Let's go here. If I can't win this, I definitely deserve to withdraw. I late joined 2 rounds, but means I haven't lost a game. That could all change. Check. My pieces are active. They're all defended. Look at the knight. Look at the bishop. Look at the rook. Hake. Takes. Oh, that's clever. Let's get the rook out again. Okay. We're gonna go there. Yay. Oh man, that was a brutal conversion. Just brutal. That was. Once Emad came in, I stopped playing well. He had my rating off by 1 point, and I couldn't recover. Okay, the comeback begins. We late joined 2 rounds, but we're not going to count that. Hello to Lethbridge Chess. Well, I don't remember how the rating system works, but there's definitely rounding. I just don't know if you always get rounded up, but there definitely is rounding up. I just don't know if it always works because I'm pretty sure, kind of like everyone has an ELO rating, but there's probably additional decimals that is hidden, I think. So I don't know if it always favors you rounding up, but it generally does. Oh, there's people watching. Yeah. I'm 1 out of 3. I'm 1 out of 1 in actual games played. Let's put it this way. I was suspended for the first 2 games. Not for touching anybody, but for sleeping in. And now we're starting in game 3, and we won. I have a high completion percentage. We're gonna continue. Yeah, but it's hard to be a Man U fan these days. Like, I can root for them, but I don't like put a lot of like mental energy into the team. Like, it's not. Yeah. So it's not as stressful as other things like watching Tom Brady. Possum, yes. We weren't allowed to leave the hotel. I can actually say I experienced house arrest in a very nice 5 star. But you could go outside and get some sun, but I got burnt right away. It was too hot, and the mosquitoes were just eating me alive. So not many people are more tanned after the trip. Chess tournaments, right? You just stay inside. But yeah, you're not being under house arrest for 20 days almost. It's definitely gonna be in my autobiography. The food was good, the gym was good, my chest got better, but there's absolutely yeah, I don't have stories. I don't have stories. I work in the chest, work in the brain, work in the gym, work in the massage. Got a few massages there, but so in some ways my health is actually better. Despite playing chess is usually like bad for your mental health, but it was interesting. It was definitely interesting. I lost my headphones in the gym. Still had speakers and we were still playing some music. Oh, we're playing Razvan. My teammate. All right, there we go. Got to put emote only on. Alrighty, Razvan. What do we play? Mm, we could try the Khan. He actually had a tough game against Turkey. He lost with white in kind of a wasn't the most important match, but the team didn't coordinate well on some of our wins. What do I feel like playing? We'll play this. Okay. And now what? And now I'll play knight c6. Mm-hmm. I guess we're gonna practice the black side of the Rosalino. I think that was my plan. I won against Latvia in this line. Doesn't mean the line is good, but I play it for both sides. Um, so d5 is the main move here. Now I actually just have to like think and remember theory now. d4. Okay, one sec. Hope that's the move. Otherwise, I look like a real Dumbo. We should be able to play this structure. Eh. So if you go knight d5 again, they go bishop g5, and you didn't really gain any time. Let's say. c4, I think. I actually have a classical win against Le Quang in a pretty nice game. Le Quang Liam from it's probably 2019 St. Louis on the white side of this opening. Um, but I have a couple losses as black, sorry, as white as well from like 2015. Lost to Kozubov in Qatar. So I don't know, but in general, I do like to play both sides of this opening, but I mean white generally still scores a little bit more. which shouldn't be too surprising. It's tempting to like go for something like queenside castle. I don't know if that's possible or not, but let's go queen c7 and see. It looks crazy, but it also looks tempting. You don't queenside castle in this line, but my question is why? Why don't people queenside castle? You know? Let's find out. Probably not a good method of finding out in a serious rapid game. I mean, I think players take this pretty seriously, more more than I do, which I will start to take it more seriously. Except it's a final week of this series, so it took me a little too long to get into the chess mood. Yeah, but it's the first time in like at least it's the first time in almost 5 years that I started studying chess. Almost 5 years. I was still working on chess a little bit when I played Tata Steel. Oh, that was 2017. So yeah, it has been 5 years. Yeah, but it's okay. Better late than never. We're gonna fix our openings and learn theory. It's gonna be a long process, but I have a tournament in 6 weeks, 6.5 weeks, so it's not that much time. A queenside castle. I've never looked at this. I've never thought of it. I always play the white side of this position, but it doesn't like if it doesn't lose instantly, which it might, but my opponent might not be able to find that in a rapid game. If it doesn't lose instantly, by the way, Razvan has very good openings, so I was like, well, let's just queenside castle and throw him off. But if it doesn't lose right away, I mean, you put your queen on the wrong square like c2, then I have knight g4, which is a problem for white. If you put your queen on e2, which looks normal, I thought about trading and going like bishop c6. Although white's position still looks better there after rook a1. I kind of have like a French structure. It could be worse. I mean, the benefit is clear. By queenside castling, I immediately have some potential like tactics, but okay, let's trade. Just don't go queen e3. Don't run into this, because then you might lose. Here, we'll go bishop d6. I think rook 81 is most okay. If I go here, what happens? If you allow me to trade everything off, the end game. Okay, white has a queenside majority, but I've queenside castled, so it's a bit safer than usual. If you go here, I take with the queen, and you go b4, I can just take it. If you have to prepare I should probably be able to get my own counterplay. So bishop takes, queen takes a3, h5, b4, knight g4. Already get a bit of counterplay there. Well, I'm up on time. The Rosalimo is, I always played it, but it's become very fashionable again. Which, and it's being played by black quite a bit more, especially by this new generation. Okay, I don't mind trading everything. Maybe I should mind, but I wasn't minding. Now the question is, okay, let's go rook here. I was thinking about rook c2 here, but I haven't calculated everything. The alternative is just taking this, and then playing like bishop d5, which doesn't look that stupid. Because I'm not sure how strong the queenside majority is. My king is closer, and you could easily overextend. I also have to figure out if it's in my interest to trade the rooks. Rook c2 is coming. Like in my head, I don't know, the pawns don't look so dangerous, but it's probably me being a little ambitious with my assessment. Like here, it's tempting to just go b6. King a7, rook c5, blockade the passed pawns. Okay, is there a way to force these pawns to commit? That would be good. Hmm. I don't want to touch my pawns. I actually just want to clarify things. I'm guessing I'm supposed to trade one set of rooks. It's hard to say. I can't win these pawns as long as this bishop here. I mean, a5, you can try to win. But then I'd have to like be moving my rook around. I'll start with g6. Did I just miss rook c1 there? Then I can go rook a5 and force a commitment. Because these pawns don't look strong to me. If the rooks were off, my king should be able to come in and stop them or win them. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm doing well there, but it does mean I don't think I'm doing poorly. Let's go here. Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out what to do about rook f3 is annoying. Do I? All right, I'm gonna make the committal move. I want to go knight c6. We want to see bishop b3. Then I have rook c3, and that's like a very nasty pin. Bishop b3, bishop f7. That is not good. Allowing it feels bad. That's a good move. That is a strong move. Oh man. Pushed my pawns too far, hey? There's always that risk with the bishop versus knight, but I definitely definitely missed something there. I was trying to figure out how to play for a win, and I needed to probably be a little more solid in that sequence. Oh, can't leave yourself with not enough time. This is rook c7, takes. Nice finish. Nice finish, Razvan. Uh, man, I was up on time, and what did I do here? E5. So right here, I can already start playing knight e7. I had to be precise because there's a risk. Pushing the pawns like this is a risk. I don't. It's probably wrong. I got to use the bathroom really badly. But that was interesting because it's like the the pawns are overextended here, but the way the move order happened, it worked out. Okay, I'll be right back. Gotta check this game. Yikes. Yikes. What do we do here? Just play classical style. Last game. Should we try this? Everyone was playing this at the Olympiad. Hmm. This is theory, isn't it? I should know better. Don't see another move, unfortunately. This looks like theory. Let's try to play rook c8 ASAP so that we can target the c5 pawn. Oh, last game, yeah. Mm. It's probably not worth it to take that structure. Probably not. You're just waiting for white to push the pawns. Position was definitely fine though. I don't see why I messed that up. There should be a few options here. Let's try knight e5. I want to take on c5, double up, and target the c3 pawn. So I'm going to be left with a d5 isolated pawn, but white's going to have c3 and a2, plus pieces have been traded. I think black's probably okay, or more than okay, if there's no move here that I'm missing. But that last game should not be losing it. Oof. I pressed way too hard with my kingside pawns. But it's hard when you late join the first two rounds. Now I've lost. Now it's like, okay, whatever happens. A long think awaits us. Yeah, I just want to win this pawn cleanly. Probably rook here. Bring the king in. Yeah, no, objectively, this should feel a bit more pleasant for black long term. So I don't think this is a game where I should spend much time. I should just keep it simple. Take here, and we're gonna see this. White wants black to take on b3 to correct the structure. It's fine. There's no increment, so let's start playing quickly. King f8 as advertised. I probably should have gone rook c7 and b6 first in hindsight. We'll go b6. I don't think that's a concession. Maybe it is. I thought a6 was probably more of a concession, putting the pawns on light squares. Rook c7, king e7. I'm just gonna keep my rooks on the 7th. I'm just gonna park them here. Just park them here, make some waiting moves, maintain a 2 to 3 point lead on the clock, and then my opponent's gonna blunder. I gotta stop like overthinking in positions. The previous game was a good example. Like black was for sure okay, and I was trying to win it. I don't need to try to win it. I can do that later. Sure. 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I'll have to think about something soon, but let's wait. Let's wait as much as we can. Check. Hmm. Maybe not the best use of resources. Check. Is it time for g5? Where do I want my pieces? Maybe there's something better here. I'm gonna go g5. I have an idea. Oof. He caught it. I had a nice idea prepared, I thought. Okay, let's bring the king up for a second. I'm offering a trade. That might be a dumb move. Scratch that. I think it is a dumb move. But I think we can make it work. Nope. That's a good response. That's a good response. That was bad. There's no way around it. That was a bad sequence. Fuck, man. I tried to win the game again instead of playing a more natural move like b5. I'm just not listening to myself, which is pretty upsetting, actually. Now we have a worse position. Fuck. Super frustrating. There's ways to try to draw this game, and I don't want to, but now my position's like definitely a bit worse. These pawns are really good. My pawns are not good at all. I initiated this exchange, which is not good at all. I'm gonna get mated here. Which is kind of funny. Gonna go check and start pushing these pawns. Yes, I might win. If I win, it's because I played so poorly that white overextended. I see a future where that could happen. Maybe we can trap the rook. Lol. Yeah, it's a disappointing, very disappointing game. Check. What? No? No. Tricked him. Had no business winning that game. Although I did. The blunder was not this. It was f5. Rook b5. Yeah, I think rook b5 was annoying. I don't know. I have a new connection to investigate. Check. Okay, this game was fine. I was kind of like bored out of my mind. But the previous game, I need to check. So, we're 2 out of 3 in the late join Olympics. Yeah, this game right here is very disturbing to me. My clock management and the moves that I played were not up to par. It's possible the endgame is a bit of suffering with the queenside majority. But, yeah, rook c2, I was tempted by bishop d5. There's no way. In hindsight, I should have just traded here because I ended up offering to trade rook. So that was already a bit of a mistake. Like, let's say you take b6, a4. A lone pawn versus a king, it's not going to, like, win. Like, that's just that you push. And I go, like, anything. But even rook here, like, that's not a strong pass pawn whatsoever. It's enough to maybe keep black at bay, but it's certainly not going to win the game. So here, am I worse Yeah, it felt like it, but then white didn't have a clear plan. Except you don't need a clear plan, I guess, if you have the bishop versus the knight. I'm just, yeah. Uh, the pawns are annoying because my back rank is weak, and then my pawns are on light squares. So I think I think one thing I overestimated my position in that I don't have good waiting moves. From here on out, these pawns are weak, but I can't actually attack them without committing all of my resources. And that's probably not going to end well because white can convert that into multiple pawns on the king side. Like if I were to win these pawns, white's probably going to pick up like all my king side pawns in some sort of world where that happens. Here, I missed a chance to play this, and I was pretty pissed off with myself. That just like is going to be a much better version of the game, and black should be fine. But in this position, rook a push. It's possible I'm just losing. My king is worse, and everything starts to collapse. Yeah. If I wasn't so low on time, there might be. Yeah, I was low on time here. I missed knight b4, but I. Yeah. Hey. Let me check something. Getting Slack messages. Um, okay, let's win the rest of the games. Round 5? I don't know what round it is. Let's try d4. Mix things up. I did play d4 in one game in Chennai. Do we try? Oh, I've been book learning. H4 is very, very trendy these days. Did you guys know that? I'm playing Shima. Grandmaster Shimanov. We are classmates. 1992. Played. That's how. Okay, how do I meet a lot of people? How did I meet Amon? Same age, competed in tournaments together against each other, and the same goes for a lot of the players. But you hang out at tournaments and you make friends with a lot of the guys your age. Um, so, but that's how a lot of the guys on stream or just in general. Robin played against. I mean, he's a couple years younger, but we played in the World Under 20 Championship. Don't exactly know what I'm doing here. Hopefully you can, I assume you can tell. I actually have played this in classical, and I think I won a pretty important game at the Canadian Open in 2012 against Perelstein. Is this theory? It looks like it. This looks scary. I'm gonna retreat. I want to go f3 and kick away this knight. Man, 2012 was 10 years ago. Jeez, I was playing that. Fuck, it's getting real old. All my good results are 10 years ago. I gotta change that. Bring the knight in. Yeah, we saw that. We saw it. Hmm. Is it bad to castle? I know who to ask for questions like that. I'm gonna castle because I don't know what else to do. I'm too chicken to castle queenside. But this is a weird setup for white, for sure. This definitely isn't what you're gonna see in a book. Yeah, I was looking at f4 here. What do you think of f4? Yay or nay? Probably nay, if I were to guess. Let's go g3. I'm sacrificing a pawn. Now I'm not. Oh, that's a good move. Jeez. Could have warned me about that. Scheiße. Something's wrong with my pieces here. That's for sure. Do I have the balls to play this? I guess so. Should I have the balls to play that? Probably not. I really don't want to allow this, so I'd love to play h4 next move. f4, knight g4, and it gets sharp. Gets real sharp. But knight h3 would have caused huge problems in my position. So I'm gonna enter the tactics. Yeah, you guys, the Olympiad is where I got my GM title, so it's pretty much the 10-year anniversary. Okay, it was like September the 10th, 2012, but the Olympiad definitely marks my first decade, and that's not good. Ratings only gone up a little bit. Ratings not everything, that's for sure. All right, we go h4, knight h7. I've created some weaknesses in my position, no doubt, so you can go f4. I'm definitely not fully prepared for this. I might have to go h5. got a bad feeling about this. I don't have a good square for my knight. What's going on here? Seriously. There's tactics galore. Here I'm gonna have to go queen d3 or something. I definitely would not be too surprised if I was getting checkmated here. It would be a minor surprise. What a sharp looking position. Not in a good way. There's a couple of results. I lose all my pieces or I get checkmated. Those are the two results possible here. I'm playing a very seasoned King's Indian player. And I'm not bad against the King's Indian, but I don't play this line usually. It's been, yeah, as I said, I played it once and that was 10 years ago. Which is quite a long time. Okay, I thought I had some ideas here that weren't super stupid. So we're gonna take. I was gonna go knight e4. Oh, knight e4, rook g6, h g6, queen g6. Followed by gonna get mated here. I'm trying to prevent it, but it's not looking easy. Like queen e4, hitting this, just moving up a bit. There's like moves like rook f4 that are just like coming from nowhere here. All right, just mate me. I give you permission. It's too much happening here, man. Queen e4, rook f4 looked bad. Probably I might be seeing ghosts, but I might not be. I'm gonna go king g1, rook f2, rook e1, and try to survive. Queen g6, knight f2. There's bishop f5. It's not totally over, but it's pretty over. Yeah, there's some d-file issues here. There's some serious d-file issues. Like knight here, the problem is this move, and then everything collapses. But let's just say I go king g1, then bishop f5, then rook here, then takes. Rook takes. Okay. So king here, bishop here, rook here, even bishop. Okay, okay. We'll try it. I see one way for my opponent to blunder. Bishop f5, rook a e1, bishop takes, rook takes, bishop e3 check. Sorry. Yeah, bishop e3 check, king h2. No, that wins. Okay, never. Ignore what I'm saying. I'm saying some weird lines. Bishop f5, rook e1. The question is if they can do something on the g file. This probably makes more sense. For sure. That's just a great move. That's just a good move. Rook here, I'm taking there. Queen h5, I'm taking here, and I'm hoping I don't get mated. It's okay. We wanted some interesting games. I'm in the chess mood to have some sharp stuff. So rook h7, rook f3, queen h5, knight g5, and I'm looking for mate there. And in the off chance there's no checkmate, we're just trying to clench. Just a few lads trying to clench here. You know, hope that can be appreciated. Let's find out if I'm getting mated or not. I find it funny. If I somehow survive this, I do find it a bit funny. It's hard not to. If you guys see checkmate, if you do, you're a rock star. Is that a Nickelback reference? Check. Takes. Trying to bring the boys in. The boys. The boys. The boys. Hey. I don't like seeing that kind of stuff here. Let's go right here. Nice and slow. Is that right? Am I blundering this away? Frick. Eric. Okay. Let's go here. Check. 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 Oh my, oh, it didn't even. What a game. Fuck. Didn't see the time. That's brutal. That is actually that's really bad to not pay enough attention there. Like I have a draw. I can also sack the exchange back, and I just got too into the position. It's bad. Ah, fuck it. Damn it. Damn it. That was a fun game, but I was like dead lost. And then I was winning and lost on time in probably a drawn position in the end. Well, not probably. It was definitely drawn if I wanted, but still. Let's play A4. I haven't played that before. I'm out of book. Please go easy on me. I am out of book. So pawn takes, bishop takes. Sorry, what am I saying? Bishop takes bishop, pawn takes bishop, knight g5, knight f8. Do we have any group fun there? I don't see it. Really? Okay, let's go knight here. It's probably gonna go like king f7 or something. I'm gonna feel a little stupid. I guess king f7 is not like crazy scary. I should probably go rook d1. That was a crazy Kings Indian game last round. But what's my knight doing here? I hate when I do this. I make like like just stupid moves. I'm just looking at my knight and wondering how it got there. Okay, let's go g3. King g8, we'll go knight g6. We'll try to justify having a knight be utterly useless in a chess game. Utterly useless. c6 probably. He just doesn't care about my feelings here. What happened to my position, man? It looked okay a few moves ago. Now I have no space. It's because of this knight, this lazy knight move. This knight needs to be put down. Very, very bad. Very disturbing. Well, here we have it. I have no piece coordination here whatsoever. Yeah. How many bad moves in a row have I made? It's probably hard to keep track. Because now I have a kind of depressing looking position. You know what I watched last night? We went out to see Oracles, which was, I thought, pretty good. We watched Indian Matchmaking Season 2. So instead of going to bed at like 4 a.m., we watched Indian Matchmaking, like 2 episodes. That's probably why I couldn't wake up. Some nice brown girls. Or, well, at least one nice one. I'll never get my Indian matchmaking. I don't qualify, unfortunately. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I've seen season 1, actually. I thought it was a decent COVID watch. Let's take. I mean, just this guy, just into the fire. Holy smokes. Yes. I almost played queen c4 here. I think I'm supposed to throw in another move first. Okay. Now we start thinking. I have some loose pieces. Let's solve that if we can. You know, there's some logic here that says I have a safe position. We and that involves playing the move g4 and saying, you know what? The king is safe, the position is safe. Don't see any ghosts. White is fine here. The knight is good on f5. The pieces are all good. Don't retreat. Hold your ground, and you will be rewarded. The rook on b7 is active. The bishop on f4 is active. Knight on f5. Queen on e2 stabilizes. And I can just chill. Maybe wait for moves like this so we can go rook g7 check and say hi. That would be kind of unpleasant, eh? Hopefully Indian lad doesn't fall for that. Some dirty Canadian tricks. No, he won't. He's a good player. Stop it. And please stop. Thank you. What's being threatened? Okay, I'm just taking this. I'm not going to look. I don't get it. I can even go h3 here. Like, you're going to have to explain to me what the threats are. Are there threats? I actually don't see any threats here. This is the worst. G4, like everything's defended. My position is too good. That's usually when blunders happen. Stop. We're preparing a GM move. Give me some time. H3, G6, Queen check. I don't need H3. What's going on? I like holding the check-in, so let me think. Don't like being pinned. I mean, everything looks winning here. Bishop d4, or like knight takes h6, king h7. How is he getting away with this? What the heck? Knight h6, king h7. Nasty tricks. You're driving me completely nuts here. Completely. My brain's not working. I couldn't find a win after knight h6, king h7, knight f7. There's queen e3. Knight e3 instead. There's king g1, and I might actually have a really nice win with queen h3, queen h5 mate. But queen e3, I don't see a win there. After knight h6, king h7, knight f7. So many pieces are hanging. I'm pissed off. Give me an endgame or something. Oh, they gotta stop doing these events on Saturdays. Or I'm gonna have to like change my life schedule where I legit will not go out on Fridays anymore, which is hard. I don't go out very much, but like once a week, just when other guys are free, it's usually Friday or Saturday night because they work regular jobs. I just can't be doing this. I'm too old to play hungover. Yeah, we saw that coming. Trying to checkmate. Queen e4, bishop g7, king h7, queen f2. I could still be getting mated here. I'd like to think that this is completely winning. That I've done my due diligence calculating, but we all know that's not the case. What the fuck is that? I didn't see this move. Don't think I should be allowing it, but it could be worse. Oh, I have 10 seconds. Oh my fuck. Oh man. Oh, these games. I gotta play faster here. Jeez, it's brutal. Knight G2. I mean, this game should be over. I mean, it is over. I just spent too much time here making moves. Simple as that. Here, everything wins. 24 seconds. Just give a check. Stop taking 4 seconds per move. Like, that's just, this is like, I could use stronger language and I would, but it's not worth it on me. 24 seconds, a piece and 2 pawns up, and I'm still spending 4 or 10 seconds per move. I don't need to checkmate. I'm up a piece and 2 pawns. Just anything here. Make any move. On the board almost. My king is safe. Ay, ay, ay. I need to order myself some food. I might stream something in the sauna soon. In fact, maybe I should do that now. Hmm. Hmm. Shall we? Okay, after this game, this is my last game. I'm 3 out of 5 so far. If I can do good here, I'll feel pretty good. Demchenko. Okay. I late joined, so I started 0-2. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see how I can perform here. Okay, let's go there. Let's see. Pretty much usually need 6 out of 9 to qualify, so I had to score 6 out of 7 by missing my first 2 rounds, and obviously I'm not close to that, so the chances were slim. Um, I mean, I lost 1 game on time. I probably shouldn't have lost, but even then, I'm not going 6 out of 7 against good GMs is uh, very unlikely. Not impossible, but unlikely. And so I was just playing to get some games in. Just feel like playing chess. So he wants to get this outpost. Yeah, you're entitled to that outpost, honestly. But I'll fight you for it. I might want to go with a4, a5, a4, so that I gain some space. This could be a tactic, and maybe I shouldn't have allowed it. Okay, we're gonna. I'm gonna push. Gonna take, and then Queen C7, Rook B8. This is a good knight. I think I can harass it a little bit. One of my other ideas was to push the pawn to A4. I maybe should have done it just to get rid of my weakness. It doesn't get rid of it, but it doesn't get fixed. If white gets B3 and they can double up on the A file, A5 is going to be really weak. But I might be in time anyways. If you give me a move right now, I'll play it. Okay. I'm getting pinched there, hey? That's a good looking move. It might get ugly. One thing that I was banking on here was if you do trade and you go for this, I'm going to knight blockade on d6. But I will have multiple isolated pawns. So there's a trade-off. Let's bring the rook in. Try to annoy this pawn. If h4, then I have knight h7. I don't think I'm too fussed about this right now. Maybe I should be, but I don't think I am. I might even play c4 to take away this square. And then go knight h7. Bishop h4, knight g5. Yeah, that's not that dumb. Knight h7, bishop h4, knight g5, and try to go for maximum activity. I've seen worse, I'll tell you that much. Because there is some potential here. I need to activate my pieces, right? Bishop is going to go somewhere. Maybe b6, maybe h4. We'll find out. And by getting the pawn there, sure, this is a weakness, but it also keeps b2 in check. I'm playing all out this game. Going all out. So fair warning. I didn't get to order my Uber Eats yet. Maybe no food for me. Because I might play this titled arena. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe. My chess 960 is not very good. Or not very experienced. Probably not very good also. I want to attack while white's still consolidating the position. And we're up 3 minutes on the clock. And I do have some ideas to get real active. Get real slimy. It doesn't necessarily work. I'd be surprised if it did work. But there's a practical value, I think. Let's go here. Rook e2 probably. Knight here, king up, and he's saying I got nothing. That kind of sucks, hey? Knight g5, king g2. Calling the bluff. It is a bluff. But the bluff isn't over yet. In hindsight, I should have just gone bishop g5 right away. I didn't realize how solid white's position is after king g2. I don't see where my knight enters. Check. Rook b6. I want to go h5. Definitely a bit of a one-trick pony this game, but yeah, let's try to. I don't see any really good attacks, so I'm just gonna take queen g5 and try to make some good stuff happen. I can see him taking here and going knight c7, pawn takes, h4. I can definitely see that. And I allowed it. I encouraged it. So I have to make my own bed, but I'll make it. I'll make it. I just blundered. I'm supposed to go knight f6 first. Dumb, dumb, dumb. That was bad. I'm behind a couple moves on my original intent. Yeah, see, now my knight doesn't get there. That makes sense. Unfortunately for me, I can still be really annoying. Just need a little bit of time. Let me think about this. Queen e3. I thought he was trying to repeat moves. That was very naive. That was very naive. No doubt. So in this position right here, I should just be moving my queen anywhere but what I did. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. This should be losing. Clearly losing. Unfortunately, we're running out of moves. Precise Peter, hey? Let's go f6 while we have the chance. These are some good moves that he's playing. Very precise. Can I king walk? I'll offer, I'll accept. There we go. Didn't deserve to win that. But held on. Man, clock is such a big factor in these games, hey? Jeez. I was dead lost the entire game. Not the entire game, but for a serious portion. Okay. Well, we played 6 games, 3 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw. Not the worst, not the best, but had too late of a night, I think. I will not make this mistake for Title Tuesday. Slept in, which kind of dude, these rounds just keep starting. I'm trying to leave this. Alrighty, another game. I keep trying to withdraw and it's not working. Got to get better at that. Don't exactly know what I'm doing here, in case you're wondering. But that's part of the fun. Whoa. Is that part of the fun? We're going to find out. Hopefully we can get some action on this long diagonal. Should be able to. Something's got to give here. Takes, knight takes. Okay, I'm going to take there. It doesn't feel fully correct, for sure. But I think there's some juice there. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe this is just a bit too loose. Okay, let's start with bishop there. Yeah, I see some cracks in my position, to say the least. Yes, 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 yes. There are some cracks here. Cracks in the structure. Knight c4, b3. Knight g6, knight d6, takes. Out of coffee also. No. These pawns are a little too loose. Probably more than a little, but alright, let's get in. If the pawns are weak, let's fix them. Right? Holy shit. Oh my. See, oh man. Godverdomme. I blundered. I made a boo boo. Fuck. Damn it, Eric. You gotta stop doing that. Let's sack the exchange and play real fast. Is that what I think it is? Oh, I gotta play 2 games at once now. Dude, I don't even remember how to castle in this. Are you kidding me? We're down the full exchange, but just like in Chennai, when you sack, whoever sacked the exchange did very well. We had some, we looked at the results and it was clear. Sacking the exchange works. It really works. You want it, he wants to trade queens. He's a party pooper. No, I do not want to trade queens with you. Don't know why I put my queen there. I must admit, probably not my finest work. I'm gonna have like 2 bad positions. Gonna be real leveraged here. Trying to play a 960 game and a difficult blitz game at the same time. That's one thing you guys could do. Get in 2 bad positions. That would be a pretty easy challenge to pass. 44 seconds. How do you castle? I can't castle? Oh my word. Okay, I'm focusing on this game instead. I swear I was doing the right things. Yep. I give up on this game. How do you castle? There we go. It's getting tilted. We gotta go for checkmate. Do I have any moves here? Probably not, eh? Alright, let's push. You guys can't even see this game. Okay, on the chess.com side of things, I don't see a move. I don't want to waste my opponent's time. Let's resign there. I'm gonna lose both games because I have 20 seconds and it's a sharp position. Fuck me. Oh, there's increment. Check. Is this even winning for me? Okay, I think it is. Barely. Check. Check. Okay, gotta end the stream. You guys can't see what I'm seeing.